Um, it amazes me when mostly sisters, brothers do it too, but they dress up with makeup and they accentuate their lips and they have pictures of their lips and tight clothes and see-through and they accentuate their body, and it amazes me that they expect to attract a good man. And like I said in my post, it's like taking a fishing pole and trying to catch a bird in the sky. It just, it won't happen. It won't happen. If you leave nothing for the imagination, you're going to attract only wolves. And then you're going to be really, really surprised in the long run when he leaves you, or there's a problem, or he cheats on you, or whatever. It's not the case every time, but for the most part it is, because a person who's going to be attracted to your physical only is going to say, oh wow, so look at her lips, look at her, and look at this, and look at everything is, wow. That type of mentality, you have to understand, speaking to the young sister now, that type of mentality, that type of man that's going to be looking for you and looking for what you have physically only, well, when he gets what he gets, that type of mentality, that type of man, he's going to be looking for what else he can get. A man who is enslaved by his desires, it won't stop with you. He might take another wife. He might go behind your back. Or I don't want to discourage you completely. Looking good is Islamically okay, but for your husband only. For your husband only. Value yourself. Respect yourself. If you want to attract a good man, don't show him everything. At the end of the day, you want to show him your heart. You want to show him the type of person that you are, your character. Because this will all go. It'll change in time. I promise you. And then what do you have? The other thing that I wanted to say. This is a big one. Ooh, that's cold. Time for a refill. Look at that steam. Steam action going on. The other thing I wanted to say, and it's a big one, a lot of young people get wrapped up on, is the difference between love and companionship. It's a big one, right? Everybody thinks that, marriage should be, like a Bollywood movie. You have somebody, a man says, "Agar tum mil jao, zamana chhor dengi hum," running through the fields and, chasing after each other. That's fiction. Okay, that's fiction. That's infatuation. There's a difference between love and companionship. Love before marriage, okay, let me be so clear. Before marriage will have you doing, saying some stupid things. Before marriage. يا قلبي يا حياتي حلب الطيب الغالي عزيز أشوفتك من ترى ما جاء على البالي بشوف عيونك الحلوة. I mean, you're reciting like songs to her, and يعني your face is like the moon, mashallah, and what will I do with you if I don't have you forever, This is a moment. This is not real. This is not an investment to a relationship. Women are a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that are very much affected by what they hear, because what they hear goes to the heart. This is why we have wali, right? This is why we get the wali involved. Because the wali is a man, and he hears this, قلبي حياتي نور العين, and he says, hey, come here. That doesn't work on me. I'm her protector. I'm her wali. So leave all of that habibi nonsense and tell me who you are. Introduce yourself like a man. Come to me directly out of respect. If you love her, that's another thing, fellas and young sisters. If you value her, if you respect her, if you really want to show her the kind of a real man that you are, let the wali get involved very soon. It'll show a lot of respect. Sisters, if you have somebody who's asking for your hand in marriage and he says, oh, I don't want to, let's just marry, let's just elope. We don't have to tell your dad. Let's just go over here. We're in love anyways. Let's just go run away and everything. Block him, delete him, don't talk to him, delete his pictures, run away. Because if you have somebody like that, he's not thinking long term. A man will want to get to know your in-laws if they're not so oppressive and crazy or whatever. Sometimes that's the case. A lot of the times it's not. It's just I think fear in the beginning. So there's a huge difference between love and companionship. I will take companionship any day of the week. I've learned the difference. Companionship, it's going to sound pretty cliche. But it is. It really is. Being married is like being with your best friend. You have to, I know it sounds cliche, I know. But it's the truth, I guarantee you. I mean, just think about it. Companionship, you go out with your friends, you've known them for years, you know how they are, you know what they like, you know what they dislike, and you do what they like and you stay away from what they dislike. You have different friends that, okay, I can say this around this guy, but I can't say it around this guy because he's not interested, he hates that subject. That's how we have to learn about our spouses. That's how we have to learn. And we kind of have to, that's what the whole process of meeting with her family, very important to get involved with the family because they're going to be your support, man. Bro, when you mess up and she goes crying back to her father about, oh, what did I do? Oh my God, he did this, and we're having a fight, we're having a disagreement. Then the spousal family, your father-in-law and your mother-in-law, will actually care because they like you as well, and they'll say, oh, okay, whoa, let's call him over, maybe just stay over the house for one day, let things cool down, and then we'll invite him over and we can solve this. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. We're going to work it out. Often this is not the case, because you didn't make the investment, the time investment, to actually have a relationship with your in-laws. Like, yeah, you don't have to be a buddy, but there has to be some type of respect. There has to be some type of discourse. Call your in-laws, hey, what's going on? Go over to the house if you're local, if they live local, and drop by for a dinner or so every week, whatever. You need that spousal support from the spousal family, I mean.